Hello and welcome to the beginning of the end of the Great Ace Attorney. Last time we acquitted Sosuke, and we are now living with Sherlock Holmes. And Susato is ecstatic about it. I mean, we are ecstatic about it. Anyways, on this episode, we start the final chapter, the adventure of the unspeakable story. Let's get right into it.
Kisazo! ホームズの鋭い声が濃い霧の壁の向こうから聞こえてきた。私は霧のまとわりつく拳銃の撃鉄を起こして息を潜めて待った。永遠とも思える静寂、そしてその瞬間は突然訪れた。霧の中から見たこともない巨大な獣が私の目の前に躍り出たのだ。それは確かに犬だった。しかし明らかに尋常ではなかった。目はこうこうと燃え上がり、猛牛ほどもある体躯に獰猛な青白い炎をまとっている。地を這うような息遣いとうなり声、私はあまりの恐怖に震え上がった。見たまえワトソン、ホームズは魔獣を見据えて言い放った。こいつこそバスカビル家に代々語り継がれる伝説の魔剣なのだ。
The real story of the Hound of Baskerville, huh? It's already been 2 months since we made it to London. The very moment we arrived, we were thrust into a mysterious trial. The defendant Sosuke Natsume shortly after. We won those trials by the skin of our teeth. But haven't stood in court at all since then. So 2 months after the Sosuke's trial, huh? And no trials. Alright then. I can't say I'm surprised. After all, not only am I an amateur, I'm an exchange student from a foreign land. Thus, things were pretty quiet in our office as the days passed, until that one fateful morning. On that day, a single telegram ended our peace. 15th of April, 9:13 a.m. Naruhodo Law Consultation Agency. That morning, I was awoken by the sound of a telegram messenger banging on our door. Since then, something has clearly been bothering Susato. Susato? Oh, sorry. Shall we make our way to the Old Bailey now? Let's see, who are we defending today? I don't think we have any trials today. Oh, that's right. We don't have a trial to attend to today. I think Iris is making us breakfast this morning. Let's head downstairs to Mr. Holmes' room. Absolutely. Iris breakfast is the most important meal of the day, after all. It really is. Must have eaten off to the Old Bailey for us. Let's see, who are we defending today? Come on! Let me examine it all. Now that spring is rolling in, it's finally starting to warm up around here. It's so nice to smell the scents wafting from this kettle. Oh, Naruto, would you like some tea? No, but thank you. Maybe later. Susato's matcha and Iris's herbal tea. After that must seem like heaven for the die-hard tea fans out there. Matcha makes the perfect complement for these cakes. To these cakes. Spade has been here since we first rented out this room. I agree. That's no spade. It's a troll! Oh. This is the ladder step ladder joke now. Big ones are spades, the small ones used for gardening are trolls. No, big ones are trolls, the small ones used for gardening are spades. No, I'm sorry, but Naruhodo is the correct one here. Don't think our opinions on scooping tools will ever align. This is the ladder step ladder joke, I guess. Let's go. Let's examine the desk. It's already been 2 months since we got here. My desk has gotten pretty cluttered. Maybe I should tidy up a bit. On Susato, here's how I see it. Having a cluttered workspace is always the first step to academic success. If I cleaned up, that would be just taking a step back. I thought we see plenty of time. I think it's important to take a step back sometimes. I'll lawyer my way out of this argument. This is one of those telegrams, right? Let's take a look. Step away from the telegram, for goodness sake, Naruhodo. Alright, fine, I won't look at it. Come on, Naruhodo, you should know better. I mean, you're the one that left it out in the first place. What's this? So the tea set you brought from back home looked so neat and orderly. I don't like bitter drinks, so I usually sneak in a dash of sugar and a splash of milk. It's meant to suit the mind and spirit, so what's more important is that you enjoy it. You don't have to try and force it down if it's too easy for you. Okay, there is nothing more to examine except this. This means that is Susato's room. He never lets me in there. Never even seen the inside, come to think of it. Oh, of course not! A girl's room holds her deepest, darkest, most bittersweet secrets. Since she said that, I'm even more curious. Okay, let's stop examining. Let's talk. Telegram. So, what does it say? What was in the telegram you received this morning? What telegram? No idea what you're talking about. I saw you reading it, Susato. Oh, that's true, you did, didn't you? Something that you should review over. Wasn't anything Wasn't anything important. Tripped over such an easy word 3 more times. I'm sure that I will be able to discuss it with you before too long. Okay, I understand. Oh, let's ask about Sosuke. I wonder if Sosuke has made it to Japan yet. I'm not sure. He departed from London as soon as he was acquitted. So I believe he may be arriving in Japan right at this moment. Just 2 weeks ago I received a very, very long telegram in which he cursed his seasickness. At the very least, it seems his journey went mostly well. Something wrong, Naruhodo. If Sosuke stayed here in London, would he still be alive? We're talking about the Grim Reaper, Lord Baroque Van Zeeks. He could have suffered a far worse fate and seasickness. Oh. No defendant prosecuted by the Grim Reaper has ever survived for long. I can't help but to remember that nightmarish resolution to my first trial here in London. Even after 2 months, I've heard the truth behind the fire remains hidden. If Sasuke made it to Japan safe and sound, then it must mean the Grim Reaper's influence doesn't extend out of London. Somehow that makes him sound even more frightening. Maybe the Grim Reaper himself swings the sides of justice with his own hands. Now that I think about it, I wonder what the Grim Reaper has been doing since then. I think he's found a new sacrifice. Though it seems, since our last trial, the Grim Reaper has not once returned to court. Really? In Sasuke's trial 2 months ago, it appears he has disappeared from court again. Wow! The Reaper had finally made his grand return to the Crown Court. I've been the defense attorney for both trials he's participated in since his return. Why am I so unlucky? I can't help but to wonder if that really is down to luck. Did you say something? Oh, no, it's nothing. Please pay me no mind. Okay, now let's leave. Cannot move. Where's his room? April, where's his room? Easy. Good morning, you two! Is that a violin sound I'm hearing? Good morning, Iris! Iris? Anything wrong with you? What in the world is this creaking, groaning sound? Oh, I didn't think you'd notice so fast. Yeah, Holmes is feeling a little down in the dumps this morning. Hey there. Well, this is a very unique pose for him. Good morning to you. Morning, Mr. Holmes. This morning is just to die for, right, friends? Mr. Holmes, what's the matter? You look terrible, and your violin playing wasn't much better. My music has died along with my skill, and now my world has lost all its color. It's become such a monochrome world. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing too terrible. I haven't the faintest idea of what he's talking about. Now, Iris, how about that breakfast? I'll have some crumbly toast and muddy coffee, please. Wait, that cat? Oh hey, it's Wagahai! And good morning to you too, Wagahai! Oh, his name is Wagahai. Okay? Hold on a second. How long has that little dog been there? Time for breakfast, everyone! I'll help you, Iris. I'll help you, Iris. Oh, it really is the perfect morning to die. What do you think about it? The house does look a little empty, as if there is something missing. Okay. want to die. You seem awfully ready to die this morning. Who hurt you? Long ago I once played the violin. The flowers would burst to life, and the birds would tweet in unison. All this for a violin? But alas, my muse has abandoned me. Whatever do you mean? No matter how I toil, how I tune, how I beg, her old timbre continues to elude me. Unflatteringly clear, free and high tone, the sorrow that makes one sob and weep. What do you think about it? You've really been slacking off with your violin practice recently? Hey, don't worry, I'm sure it's just a bad day. Listen, Naruto, the muses are a fickle being. One day they inspire you to genius, the next they ruin you without remorse. Uh-oh. Why did this have to happen? I've been robbed of my ability to play violin. Then what else is left for me? Aren't his deductions his main gimmick? Wow. By the way, Mr. Holmes, about your desk. It looks somewhat tidier than it did before. Indeed, wonderful work these have of truly amazing deductive prowess. Oh please, my abilities are far inferior to your own, Mr. Holmes. I'd honestly be a bit concerned if you didn't notice that. If you're looking for the all-purpose analysis lens, it's at Hatch's shop. Right now? Hatch's shop? Yep, it's the pawn shop that we always go to. What? So that ridiculously huge machine to a pawn shop? That's right, the blasted thing fetched a pretty high price too. But wasn't that a really important device? If you were in a tight spot, all you had to do was ask for help. My pocket money may not be much help, but I would have given you as much as I could. No, do not fret. I have no intention of getting rid of it. But you sold it to a pawn shop. This is quite the serious matter we have on our hands. No, it's actually a perfectly normal thing to do here in London. Really? I have to say that it doesn't sound that normal to me. It seems that neither of you know the right way to use a pawn shop. Ah? Does that mean there is a wrong way? Okay, I guess. What exactly do you mean by the right way to use a pawn shop? For those of us living in central London, a pawn shop is almost like a bank of sorts. A bank? On Mondays, traders exchange their valuables for money at the local pawnbrokers. They use that money as capital, and for the rest of the week, they sell as much as they can. On Saturday, they use the money they earned to get their stuff back. Really? Wow, what an interesting business plan. Everyone does it, especially those living in the city center. And if you have extra money, you can even buy expensive clothes. Not where, of course, you'd pledge them at the pawn shop to try and make a larger profit. I see. Interesting. When we start to run out of space, we take a trip to Hatch's pawnbrokers. Pawn shops are like ironclad safes after all. No shops in Japan are nothing like this. Talk about a cultural difference. Oh, but Homsy! Sometimes you deposit things that really make no sense going there. Honestly, it gets to be a bit of a hassle. Hey Homsy, are you listening? When all is said and done, this is one of the worlds we live in. Friends. Oh my god, he's so down. Let's talk to Iris. Wagahai! Oh, the cat. I see Sosuke's cat is doing well. Yep, Wagahai feels totally at home now. Yeah, I'm sure the cat has forgotten all about its former owner. Those cats and the goddesses of the arts are a cold-hearted bunch. Oh my god, that's so cute! If they weren't going to go back to Japan together, why did he get a cat in the first place? It's a real shame. Steamships have very strict regulations when it comes to bringing pets on board. Precisely, if you don't abide by the rules, you can end up in a lot of trouble. Well, Waka is cute, so I don't mind the trouble. Oh my god. Oh, I just remembered. I wanted to ask about that door over there. How long has it had that tiny door built into it? Oh, you notice it? Good eye, Ryu. Here, take a look at this. This is my new invention. What is it? Call it the cat flap maker. So it's a door, but for a cat. Yep, you can make an entrance to a room just for a kitty in a jiffy. Costs enough power to carve out a cat flap in an instant, no matter how tough the door. Like, just making a cat flap from scratch would have been faster than making that thing. But if we have this, Wagahai can get in and out of anywhere, you know? Really? That's amazing! Let's make a cat flap for our room later. Jeez, they keep on making weird inventions one after another. Oh. What's that? Wagahai? What was that? No! Wagahai is so stuck in the violin! Wagahai, that's not a toy! What? This is slightly ridiculous. Oh no, poor Mr. Holmes is loved that. Poor Mr. Holmes loved that violin so much. It's fine, I don't care anymore. Friends. Mr. Holmes? I'm sure that this little kitty can play the violin far better than I ever could. Mr. Holmes is really upset, isn't he? Just put this violin back to where it belongs. Mr. Holmes' violin. I'll take a quick look at it. Where is that violin? This is the violin you are talking about. This is Stradivarius, a work of art created by the most skilled hand or most skilled craftsman. I see. It doesn't look so great to me. I found it sitting in the shop front of a pawn shop at the edge of town, covered in dust. Thanks to the seller's ignorance of its true value, I got away with it for only 55 shillings. Looks like his morals are about as flimsy as his deductions. I've come so far with my beloved partner, serenading the world with our music, but now! Is there any merit in living in an ashen, musicless world? I declare there is none! I declare. None whatsoever. Excuse me, Mr. Holmes? Yes, I was just in the middle of considering whether I should die or not. It's about that violin. I think it looks different now. Quite obviously different at that. Oh. What do you mean, Susato? Hey, you're right! Now that I look at it, the color of the wood is way different. Of that, I'm pretty sure that there wasn't a hole here before. Hold on, never mind all of that. Isn't it completely different size now? What? Mr. Holmes, I had to be the one to break this to you. This isn't a violin. What? It seems to me that this is a viola. It's a completely different instrument. What? Mr. Holmes, are you okay? You're absolutely right. Now that I look at it, my note partner isn't even a Stradivarius. You damn piece of junk! Who the devil are you? I thought you two surrounded the world with your music together. I see, I get it now. What, Iris? This is all just a simple mix-up. Maybe I should ask her in the more detail. Okay, speak to Iris, I guess. Iris, what do you mean by it? That it was a mix-up? To tell you the truth, this violin... Wait, was it a viola? Well, whatever it is, it was at Hatcher's shop until last week. What? At the pawn shop? Really? Even though it's his partner? Oh, he's back. Well, you know how it is. It's like one of your Eastern proverbs. If you love your child, send them into the world, or something like that, right? Oh yes, we certainly do say that. So we sent it out into the world, pawn shop. When it returned, it really had come back a changed person. I exchanged this with the all-purpose analysis lens last week. The dastardly hatch must mix them up and gave me this junk instead. If you thought he would trick my ears with such a horrific sound, then he's sorely mistaken. Even if your ears weren't tricked, it seems like the rest of you was. You are correct. That is why, as I have always been saying, pawnbrokers are not to be trusted, my friends. Didn't you just saying that the pawn shop was like a well-protected safe? Come now, Master Naruto, do you plan to just sit around all day? Huh? Look at you, absent-mindedly chewing on your toast and sipping at your coffee. But who was absent-minded now? You no shame? You're going to Hatcher's shop, Mr. Holmes? That's the plan, Mr. Sato. It's not tarry. Wait, really? I haven't even had my bacon or my omelette yet. What? You can't be serious. Look at you, planning to absent-mindedly savor your bacon and indulge in your omelette. Alright, whatever, let's just go. so it's nice and toasty. Oh, thank you, Iris. British pawnbroker, huh? That does sound like a pretty interesting. That does sound pretty interesting. Let's move. New destination. Oh, Baker Street. Let's go to Baker Street first. Oh, there is nothing. This music. Wait. This is Layton's music. Unbelievable. This is Layton's music. I could have sworn this is Layton's music. Alright, let's move on. Hatch's pawnbrokers. I will explore Baker Street later. 15th of April, Hatch's pawnbrokers. So this is a British pawn shop, huh? Wow, look Naruhodo, this place is positively bursting with things I've never seen before. My eyes are sparkling like a kid in a candy shop. So you like this kind of thing? Of course! When I find things that I don't understand, I start to tingle with excitement. Lady and gentlemen, I hope you haven't forgotten why we're here. Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes? We didn't come here to play around. His eyes are all bloodshot. I guess he's really serious about this. Oh, Mr. Holmes! Welcome! Look at him, just shamelessly welcoming us like that. Well, that makes sense, we're customers after all. Alright friends, it's time we teach this evil uncle a lesson. And hello to you there, Joe. You want a recap on what did you miss, right? I can recap for you, if you want. Okay, so... it's 2 months after the trial. There is a telegram that arrived to Susato, which did not let us read. Holmes was very depressed. You missed his depressed pose all the time. He was depressed because he thought he was playing his violin, but after examining his violin, it turned out to be a viola. So we went to the pawnbroker, who gave us the viola in exchange for the machine. Yeah, the machine, the all analysis machine. Also, we have a new member of our family, Wagahai. His name is Wagahai, and he is Sosuke's cat. We adopted that cat. Anyhow, now we are at the pawnbroker shop to get Holmes' violin back. That's all there is to it. So, let's go. Come now, the game is afoot. Oh, hello, Mr. Hatch. Let's talk to you. I'm certain you remember that I withdrew this the other day, right? Why, yes! This piece of junk is not my partner. His fur is different, there is a hole in it, and even the size is completely wrong. Maybe some deco observations well, Mr. Holmes. I'm so sorry, I can't believe this! I have done a terrible thing, unbefitting of a pawnbroker. There's only one thing left for old Hatch now. Whoa, 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 hey, 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 committing Sudoku is not the solution, my man. I can only offer my life as an apology for my transgression. Yeah, by the way, Joe, I quit Kratos' Discord. I couldn't bear to stand him anymore. Yeah. Well, let's leave it at that and move on. Oh no, I mean, I'm not saying you have to take it that far, Hatch. Just let me say one last thing. What is it? Mr. Holmes, you were the one who took the viola without checking first, weren't you? Huh? When I went to retrieve your violin from the storeroom, you exclaimed, "It's right here!" I did. I tried to stop you, but you simply waved at me and walked off with that viola. This is my fault for letting you walk away with it. I will fight the urge to complain and blow my brains out in one glorious shot. No, stop! I wasn't the one at fault here. Phew! It appears the game is no longer afoot, wouldn't you say? I am so incredibly sorry. I'm sure something must have been wrong with me that day. But if there wasn't anything wrong, it just wouldn't be like you, Mr. Holmes. Oh, I see. How did that make you laugh? My word, you really are quite a troublesome customer. You always bring the most ridiculous pledges. Ridiculous pledges? Yes, really, for example. You brought in an unpublished manuscript of a Sherlock Holmes novel. What? What did you say? Mr. Holmes' unpublished manuscript? Oops, I'm so sorry. Just wait, before you die, tell me more about that manuscript. She went full fan. It's like finding a secret issue of a Marvel comic or something that wasn't even published. That's actually dedication. Okay. Pawnbrokers. May I ask a question? Oh, are you from the Far East? For that black clothing I would pay maybe 6 pence. Excuse me for saying, but it's pure black. There is nothing exciting about it. Huh? Oh, but this fine lady's clothing I would pay whole 5 guineas. Those beautiful colors, that exotic design. This is quintessential Oriental art. You would pay 5 whole guineas? Why do I feel so inferior? I actually wanted to ask about this shop. I heard that pawnbrokers are like banks for the people who live here. Yes, there are certainly many customers who utilize us in that way. The pawnbroker appraises the pledge and then he holds it in his storeroom for 2 months. If the customer then pays the initial cost with interest, the pledge will be returned. In that case, if you didn't have the money to buy it back, in that case your pledge would be forfeited and it would be placed on the shelves in there. So the items you store will not be sold within that 2-month time frame, right? Exactly! That is why a pawnbroker is saddled with so much responsibility. If a customer's precious items were stolen, I would give up my life in penance. Perish the thought, uncle! Humans shouldn't speak so casually of death. Oh, I definitely agree with this. I have a bad memory of a certain event that happened to me. I would never not delve into that. It was many years ago. However, I still remember it like it was yesterday. would not delve with that. Anyhow, so says the one who wouldn't shut up about it this morning. Besides, didn't I lend you a hand precisely so that wouldn't happen? You did? I did indeed. I made a little device for the shop. I call it automatic crime recording device. Right, Uncle? It's that really deep sigh. Let's ask about the manuscript first. So, what exactly do you mean? Susato has the face of a mad woman right now. There is an unpublished manuscript in a shop like this? Well, you see, one day Mr. Holmes came in holding an old iron box. Uncle, I want you to keep a hold of this for a while. I would pay 1 shilling for a box like this. There is something of extreme importance lying inside. A new chapter in the story of myself, the Sherlock Holmes. What? You're leaving something so valuable to me with me? Indeed, you are a very trustworthy man, Hutch. And that's what happened. That means that Mr. Holmes' mysterious new work is hiding within my storeroom. Mr. Holmes, is this true? It doesn't look like he's willing to talk. I've paid you the money, haven't I? You'd better look after it. Yes, of course. I will protect it with my life. I wonder what's that all about. Automatic crime recording device. Let's talk about that. So what exactly is this device? Well, how about you take a look? There are 2 of them attached to the ceiling. It looks like a camera with a clock strapped to it. Oh, the first timer camera. Okay, exactly. Inside each of these cameras are 100 strips of celluloid film. The cameras then automatically take pictures of the shop at 30-minute intervals. By the way, Joe, did you receive my friend request? Just asking here. For example, this one here is what they're like. Taken by the counter, which records both the uncle and the customer. Oh, it's a timestamp camera, not a timed camera. Oops. I developed a very special kind of film, you see. It can take clear pictures even in the dark. Wow, this is incredible. Both the shop counter and the inner door are clearly shown. This means that even if robbers force their way in, the photos will show them clearly. But the pictures are taken in 30-minute intervals, correct? Oh, it is also... It is both. Never mind, it is both. Yes, precisely. What happens if a crime occurs within that interval? Well, you see, there's nothing else to call it but bad luck. You know, these cameras have recently been a worry for me recently. Have really, so oops. What are you saying? I think they're very convenient. I'm talking about the cost of the film. Luckily, I only have 2 of these set within the shop. But I'm using close to 100 strips of film every day, and a whole lot of the photos are useless. In time, the cost of the film will make my shop go under. Oh, but what's a few hundred strips if it means to protecting our precious valuables? The era in which we buy security with money is only just beginning, my friends. Oh, give me a break! Okay, Mr. Holmes, here is your violin. Oh, much obliged, Uncle. Now I'd appreciate if you stopped bringing strange things to my shop. If anything happens to them, I will do this! That seems dangerous. Have you considered not doing that? No, it is perfectly safe. What? To ensure that no one else but me is hurt, I have loaded this gun with only a single bullet. That's really not what I meant. Well, Hutch, I'll be taking my leave. I look forward to doing my business with you again. Yes, and I with you! Alright, shall we, Naruto? Let's take this opportunity to have a look around. Oh, definitely. Examine. There's a big account book open on the counter. The only thing Hatch is good at is keeping track of the pledges he's going to sell off. Isn't that kind of part of the job? Apart from that, there is something else that has caught my eye here. This gun. And don't even think about pilfering any of the shop's pledges. What? The moment you do, Hash is ready to snap up that revolver with lightning speed. You don't mean? He'll use it to blow his own brains out. He's big on taking responsibility for his mistakes. Kinda like me. Oh. Well, anyway, we didn't dream of stealing anything in the first place. There's a small door hidden behind this curtain. Beyond that door is the storeroom. It's where they keep the pledges. I see. I don't recommend sneaking in at night to try and loot the place. It's probably full of junk. I wouldn't do that even if you did recommend it. There's only one key to that door, and it never leaves Hatch's pocket. When he goes to bed, he puts it in the jar by his bedside. Mr. Holmes, how on earth did you know about that? All part and parcel of being a world's famous detective, I'm afraid. I know a lot of things I don't want to. I just sort of pick them up, see? Mr. Holmes' detective ability is amazing. I think the more logical, unnerving conclusion is that he knows because he's seen it firsthand. Oh, you're enjoying your tea, Joe. You didn't hear me, right? I repeat again. Did you accept my friend request on Discord? What's this big adorable box? It's a music box. You have them in your country, don't you? What? I've never seen a music box this huge before. Shall we have a listen? And before you have a listen, yeah, I said I got tired of Kratos, so I left everything related to him, and that's it. I went my way. It's a beautiful box. Oh, what a beautiful sound! It's like the notes are being played by a multitude of angels. I've certainly never heard sound like this before. Oh, sound. There is an missing here. Okay? Well, I've certainly never heard a sound like this before. find big music boxes like this in restaurants and pubs. Inside the cabinet there is a disc which has a piece of music recorded on it. Now listen to any music your heart desires. All with the switch of a disc. Oh, okay then. Sorry about that. It's so wonderful! I couldn't have dreamed of something so amazing. But since the phonograph has become easier to use, music boxes aren't so much in vogue. Oh, technology really moves at a breakneck pace. I read that benchmark for some reason. Okay, let's keep examining. Okay, okay. Oh, what's this? What's this huge machine over there? Here, it looks like it has two lenses you can look through. Oh, that's a stereoscope. Stereoscope? It's exactly what it says on the tin. Have a look. Alright, let's see here. Oh, hold on a moment. There's something I should tell you. It might be a good idea to switch on the 3D. This part. Okay, let's give this a go. Wow! Oh, have a look at this, quickly! Alright. Wait, hold on. Wasn't this Juror 2 of the first of McGondol's case? I know this girl. This was Juror 2 of McGondol's case. I don't believe it. Just a photograph, but it feels like we're really right there. There you have it, a stereoscope. It's all the rage in London right now. We even have these stereoscope booths lined up in the park where you can view photographs. How does it work? What kind of sorcery is this? Well, you see, well, if it's a bit of a hassle to explain it, so I'll tell you some other time. Ah. There are so many different things lined up on these shelves. Kitchenware, shoes, clothes. It's like there is a little bit of everything. That shelf is for selling surrendered pawn. Surrendered pawn? When you take out a loan, your pledged items go into the storeroom for safekeeping. If you fail to repay the pawnbroker before the deadline, he'll be more than glad to sell your items to even the lowest bidder. Now that you mention it, all of these things have little price tags attached to them. Can at least pay off the interest, you extend the deadline. It's completely fail-safe. Why not go and deposit those pitch black of yours? Clothes of yours. Clothes? Hold on. Did it say clothes? Yeah, it says clothes. I'll have you know that this uniform is the heart and soul of Imperial Yume University. I wonder what this is used for. I can't even begin to imagine. Oh! There's a little latch right here. How about we... Wow. We it. There is a missing word here. How about we use it? How about we use it? Just a little. Maybe lift it. Wow! Some kind of machine. Doesn't look like it'll close again. What's wrong? Nothing at all. two lenses to look through. I feel like I've seen something like this elsewhere. This and that are the same thing, maybe. What else there is to examine? Maybe Hatch himself? I've already talked to Hatch, it's fine. Okay. Let's examine the calendar. This is a pretty gaudy calendar for a place like this. 15th of April, that's today. Oh, I'm afraid that isn't for sale. That's an Oriental tear-off calendar, you see. At 12 o'clock every night, I tear off a page. I must say, you do seem like the type to enjoy tearing things up, my dear uncle. I can't even make sense of what he's saying anymore. Well, I have to keep track of what pledges are about to become surrendered pawn. It just wouldn't do to be lax about dates. What kind of pawn shop would this be then? I suppose I would expect nothing less of a professional. What do you mean this is only worth 2p? Are you having a Barney? This isn't even worth a single penny to begin with, never mind two. I know who the first person is. I'm stupid. It's Lestrade. The first person is Lestrade. I should have used the girl's voice. I'm stupid. I didn't notice the accent. Seems like there's an argument going on over by the counter. That can't be right. Have another look. I've already told you that even without examining it. It's Hatch and Lestrade, for sure. There we go. Wait, that girl. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. Oh, she's from the trial 2 months ago. I'm told that her name is Gina Lestrade. She hides in places where people gather, and then bounces out and steals their wallets. She is what you would call a pickpocket. Hello, Lestrade. Nice to see you here. You too again? Pleased to make your acquaintance after all this time, Gina Lestrade. Huh? You remember who I am? That's the perfect accent for her. I did literally the best Scottish accent I would ever muster for her. It would be harder to forget who you are. We are nearly suffocated in that smoke bomb. Either it's a Scottish or Liverpool English. Liverpool English is very hard to understand. So, why are you here? Are you here to hold that back outfit? Because you couldn't live off your lavish defense. Maybe the school uniform stands out more than I thought. Well, hello there. If memory serves, you were the girl who stole our smoke launcher prototype. Oh, Holmes! What's this? I didn't expect you to have something to pledge. Let me have a look, shall I? Shall I negotiate the price with the good uncle for you? Keep your nose where it belongs, mate! I can't stand cheeky detectives like you! Fuck it off! Or I'll sue! Alright. This nuisance shall disappear from your presence. I can't believe he really walked away. Good lord! In any case, I'm afraid there is no room for haggling. What is he rolling with? A metallic disc? Bloody hell! You two leave me alone and all! Now, just pretend we're not here. Sad as being surprised surprisingly stubborn here. Ah! There we go. So, Gina, do you make pledges to this pawnbroker too? Yeah, of course! I'm a Londoner! After all, something wrong with that? No, not really. I just thought that maybe... Oh, I know exactly what you're thinking! She probably went and nicked that of some bloke, didn't she? Or something else just awful. Well, maybe something like that. I see you're denying it, Naruto. Let me ask a little more directly. Are you sure you're not pledging things that you stole from other people? Well, how should I say this? I've been known to do that. I see you aren't denying it either, Gina. Ugh. But this is different. This is mine. It belongs to me. Is she talking about that disc that Hatch is holding? I should talk to him one more time. Talk. Examine. Hatch. Talk. The disc. So what is that metallic disc exactly? I see some small protrusion. I see some small protrusions along the surface. Oh yes, this is a disc that plays music when placed inside the music box. Music box. You've never used the music box? Does every blood-blooded Japanese say daft things? I know what the music box is, but I've never seen this kind of disc before. Musical information is embedded into these metallic discs. If you place one of these into a music box, it will play a beautiful tune. So just what kind of music is stored on this disc exactly? Well, I'm afraid I haven't the faintest idea. There are an endless number of music boxes, English ones, French ones, Swiss ones. I don't know which type would allow this disc to play correctly. I see. Interesting. Top of that, even if this becomes unredeemed, there are no customers who would want to buy this. Honestly, this isn't even worth a single penny. No way! I mean, he... Anyway, it's gonna be worth something! In fact, it's gonna be worth a ton! Huh! If you want money for this, you'd better take it to a less experienced pawnbroker. Yeah. You see, this isn't the first time this girl has come to my shop. Oh, really? I've brought in many a suspicious item. What do you mean, suspicious? I'm a bright, beautiful customer, you know? Oh, you got the beautiful part right. And today's pledge is this disc. Well, the story isn't quite that simple. What do you mean? What this child brought today was a pledge ticket. A pledge ticket. So she came to withdraw something she had previously pledged. Yeah, I'm at that age where I have all sorts of bits and bobs to pop after all. Gee, I wonder why that sounds suspicious. The time limit for its redemption was going to run out tonight. She brought back the ticket and the money for the initial cost and the interest, so I have no reason not to give it to her, regardless of what I may think. You said she has withdrawn something, but Gina isn't carrying anything? Oh, that's because she is currently wearing it. The pledge that she withdrew was that coat. Oh, huh. What? Looks like the dog's dinner, don't it? And it fits perfectly because it's mine. And what's with the disc? Oh, this is her new pledge. Hello. Another pledge? Why? Well, basically, this child brought both money and a pledge ticket here today. It was to withdraw that nice looking black coat, right? Yes. And then, when she put the coat on, she carefully dug through the coat pockets. The pockets? What? I'm a lady, you know? Stop staring at me like a creep. Oh, does that mean she found it in her pocket? Indeed, she found this. And so she tried to pledge it right away. And at a high price. This is becoming even more suspicious. How rude! I'm just trying to pop it like anyone else would. By the way, who pledged that coat in the first place? Well, I did, obviously! That coat seems a little too big for you. It's me, it's me dad's! It's the old man's coat! Is that so? I thought I have to explain it to anyone else here, but she's clearly lying. Oh, there we go. Excuse me? Holmes. Oh no! Who is this? He seems like a very stereotypical English gentleman. Wow. He looks like a character I've seen before. Honestly, Joe, do you remember something about this guy? I mean, where did you see him in another video game? Really? How are you all on this fine day? What do you want? I have business with the owner. I'm asking you to leave this place immediately. If you want to scream out and shout like a commoner, better you do it outside. Okay, honestly, he reminds me of Lloyd from Legend of Dragoon. No joke. The white hair, the class. Except he has a white clothes instead of black. That's it. If you want to scream and shout like a commoner, better you do it outside. Yeah, I've said that before. Are you off your trolley? I'm not finished with me business yet. Yeah, trolley is a word used in Scotland. Exactly. Look at you, Mr. Gentleman, trying to jump the queue. My, don't strain yourself as you try to keep up your innocent facade. You rotten pickpocket! What? Who are you? How do you know me? How do I know you? You mean to tell me that you do not have the decency to remember the faces of your prey? I stole from you? Shopkeeper! Yes? This wretched pickpocket just redeemed a pledge from you, correct? Well, yes. That belongs to me. I demand its immediate return. What? You're lying! I don't know what you're yapping about! Now return the cassette to me. Oh, and I ask that you return that music box disc as well, of course. No! Absolutely not! After all, it's Dad's! So technically, it's also mine! Naruto? It seems to have become a rather dire situation. You're right. We should probably ask for more information. His accusation. Gina, is this man telling the truth? He's lying, obviously! I'll leave me at! I ain't ever seen that man in my life! Tell me, was that pledge ticket that you gave me stolen? I just told you I didn't nick it, I swear! It happened quite recently, while I was walking down the street. All of a sudden this girl shoved me aside, then I came to the realization that the filthy little pickpocket had stolen from me again. Again? You can say I dress quite sharply. This is not the first time I have been targeted by that wretched bunch that haunt the alleys. Now, how about you return my quality coat to me? Hello! Hurry and give the gentleman back his coat. If you try to waste his time, I won't hesitate to call the police. Hold on just a blooming goddamn minute! Why do you think I'm the liar? A boss of a gentleman is way more suspicious than I am! I have to say that's a bit of a stretch. Proof! Yeah! Do you have any proof that I nicked it? I bet you bloody well don't! Proof? Why of course I have proof. You what? Let's see his proof. Proof that the pledge that Gina withdrew belongs to this gentleman. Oh, in that case, all I would have to do is look at the shop's ledger. Ledger should have names to everyone and their deposited pledges. Oh really? I'm afraid that won't quite work. What? Our shop operates in such a way that our customers are not required to give their names. But why? Well, you know, I'm sure everyone has their reasons for pledging their items. There are a surprising number of people who would rather remain anonymous. Okay, I understand that, but in that case, can you discern who actually pledged an item? Simple, really? Sir, I ask for the password for that pledge. Of course you may. Professor! Yes, that is indeed the password. This should suffice as proof, no? This man is the real owner of the pledge. So you use the password, huh? Hatch, could you tell us more about this password? As I mentioned earlier, when a customer pledges something, I do not ask for their name. After all, there are many circumstances in which they may wish to keep a secret. I'm pretty sure Hatch just glanced at Mr. Holmes there. Hello! Let's remember him, actually, later. There's no way a great detective would have any dark secrets. And so when someone makes a pledge, we decide on a password. In saying that, it's very much like the code to a safe. We confirm the date and the pledge, and then we choose a password. Then I give the customer a pledge ticket. When someone withdraws a pledge, they must supply both the ticket and the password. So you've got the correct password. So if you've got the correct password, you can withdraw it. Exactly, of course! I also take the fee. And as you've just seen, I gave him the correct password. The date was 2 months ago, on the 15th of February. The pledge, a high-class coat. And finally, the password is Professor. Indeed, you've given me all of the necessary information. No way! I believe you'll agree that there is no room for doubt. Examine the gentleman. Actually, wait. Holmes is not there. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. Who are you? Excuse me. Who are you? Excuse my rudeness, but what about yourself? You don't appear to be from Britain, at least. Not by appearance. Right, we're exchange students from the Empire of Japan. I see, the Empire of Japan. I have certainly heard of it. It is the nation where people eat the very strong brown soup filled with spices, correct? I think you have the wrong country in mind. He looks like he's trying to look posh. That's India, my good sir. Never mind which country it is. If you call yourself a gentleman, then it's only proper to offer your own name before demanding to know someone else's. Oh, my name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a defense attorney studying British law. And I am Susato Mikotoba. I'm currently Naruhodo's legal assistant. I see, so that's it. I am, well, you can call me Egg Benedict. That's his nickname. That's not his real name. It's impossible. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Despite his graceful movements, that is the most suspicious name I've ever heard. You and me, Naruhodo. Now I believe we are done here. I would ask that you return my coat to me now. Oh, that bottomsy dancing is seriously starting to get me a little shirty. I thought that was shitty. No, honestly. Ah, there we go. Now he looks more like Lloyd. Now then. Thank you so much for your patronage, Mr. Egg Benedict. Your interest rates certainly are reasonable. This won't be the last time you see me. This is why I hate grown-ups. I'm a pickpocket, so of course I'm a liar, right? Now, sir, may I have the music box disc? Of course, Mr. Benedict. Here you are. Is that all? Excuse me? I'm fairly sure that I pledged more. What else could there be? Well, sir, I'm afraid the black coat was the only thing that was pledged in the first place. It just so happened that the disc was in one of the pockets. You underhanded little thief! You hide yet more of my possessions. What are you on about? I don't have nothing of yours! Very well. I will leave it at that for now, then. Good day. No, hold on a sec. That pledge! That's mine! Whoa! What are you doing, you stupid girl? Look, you've made me bleed! There is blood on the disc! The disc covered in tiny metal protrusions. It must be sharp enough that he cut his finger on one. This is me, pray, I mean, this is me dad's disc, alright? Alright. There's no bloody way I'm handing it off to you. Oh, you, take it! What, me? They take it away from me! Better if you keep hold on it for a while. Gina? Why is she so fixated on this disc? Now you dog, Japanese boy. I would certainly appreciate it if you were to hand over that disc. No, don't! I every adult is a liar! Uh-oh, this isn't good. How on earth am I supposed to resolve this? Holmes, Holmes, I need you here. Holmes, Holmes, come here. I remembered where you are at least this time. Mr. Holmes, you seem to be having an awful lot of fun playing with that machine. And gnawing at that bar of caramel. Finally. You finally found me, Master Naruto. When that pickpocket girl told me to leave her alone, I fled into the corner. And the outcast, Sherlock Holmes, was forced to watch while everyone else had fun. The fact that I could do nothing but watch made me all the more ashamed. To conceal my embarrassment, I pretended to have the time of my life in this dull machine. With my one true friend, this bar of caramel. What the hell does it say? I can't make a lick of it. You wouldn't dare to see me like that, could you? So alone, so very alone and afraid, Master Naruto. Okay, stop! I came to ask you to help us in this argument. We're in a real pickle right now. Well, I did hear the gist of your conversation, or rather, I said that I stood silently and strained my ears to devour every single word. I didn't realize you were so lonely. Oh, Mr. Holmes, my heart breaks for you. It seems the time has come. What, Mr. Holmes? You couldn't possibly mean you completely worked out the situation. Mr. Sato, look at me, the genius of deduction. I often stop and ask myself, were I to pawn myself off, how much would I be worth? It looks like Mr. Holmes has something in mind, though I have no idea if he'll be able to break through the stalemate. Is it time to unleash Sherlock Holmes' great deductions? Wait, there is a way to stop? Why is it asking me to stop? Maybe I don't... Is it asking me to stop maybe because I don't have enough proof? Hold on, let's save here. Nah, I don't think so. Let's do this. Well, hello there, Miss Gina. I see you're in quite the pickle. Oi, how late are you? What the hell have you been doing? What the hell have you been doing all this time? Oh. The lady's in trouble. You gotta help her out on the double. What a lovely lady. Pardon me, but you are... Mr. Egg Benedict. You really are one of those gentlemen, which like a department store for a few curious features. In any case, I'm prepared to present my two unshakable conclusions about you. What on earth are you talking about? First conclusion. You have another reason for coming to this shop, and you dare not tell us why. And the second conclusion. You are planning a great crime that involves a considerable deal of money. Well, Mr. Benedict, how many pounds would you say my reasoning is worth? What? He's gone totally pale. He's done it again. Sherlock Holmes knows it all. How dare you? What manner of man are you? Yes, perfect. That's just the reaction I wanted from you, thank you, Benedict. Now, everyone, shall we begin? Come, one and all, to Sherlock Holmes' theatre of logic and reason. Let's begin. Deduction, start! The game is afoot. his goal. Let's begin with a simple question. Why did you show up here in the first place? Earlier you claimed that you were after the pickpocket who stole your pledge ticket. But that was a lie, wasn't it? You have some other reason. Indeed, the true reason you came here is right there in your hand. This alluring scent that brought you to the shop came from this job posting. What you hold in your hand is undoubtedly a hiring flyer from the shop. Upon closer examination, you don't seem to be in dire need of cash. Thus, I'm led to believe that you had some motive special for coming here. I noticed that you reflexively lifted your cane. I also noticed its major contradiction. On my cane? What balderdash? The contradiction, of course, concerns your cane's ferrule. There should have originally been a metal ferrule on the tip here. However, it is nowhere to be seen. The cane's wooden tip lies bare for the world. As such, there can only be one conclusion. Though it may appear to be a cane at first glance, the rod in your hand is actually no cane at all. Ha! You seem quite shaken there. What's the matter? Your reaction will guide us toward the answer to our next question. That question: what is the true identity of that wooden stick? And your latest reaction all but confirms my theory. Though you try to shroud the truth in darkness, it is illuminated by your cane's grip. Well, you know that this struck me as peculiar from the very first moment I laid eyes on you. Be it your eyes on the shape of this cane's grip, or perhaps I should call it a handle. Indeed, this cane is decidedly not a cane. Instead, it is clearly a shovel that has had its head broken clean off. What? Here's the conclusion. Your true motive was to find employment at the shop for the sole purpose of digging up the floor. My word, what a dreadful crime you've concocted. Oh, come on, really? To dig a tunnel, okay? Is crime. But that's not all, Mr. Benedict. We have only just begun. I'm afraid I must expose your grand crime here and now. Don't be absurd! Say I intended to dig up the shop's floor with a broken shovel of all things! And tell me, what exactly would I hope to find beneath this dilapidated shop? Ignoring the practically non-existent possibility of untold riches being hidden here. Exactly what would I stand to gain from doing such a thing? Nothing, I say! Sorry to break it to you, but there is indeed a reason to dig up the floor of this shop. You know it yourself after all, don't you, Egg Benedict? The clarity with which you line of sight declares the truth surprises even me. What? So why would you sneak into the shop and dig up the floor? The reason for that is clearly revealed by the circular that you just glanced at. Circulars like these notify the citizens of London of important announcements. Notice, drainage pipe construction in progress, and according to the map on this notice, the drainage pipes in question are connected to the bank across the street. Drainage pipes? If you duck through the floor, the pipes will lead you straight to the bank. Beneath the bank across from us is a large underground vault. Really? Thus, your aim was to use the underground tunnel and carry out a bank heist extravaganza. Extravaganza? And at last we arrive at the heart of the matter. What sort of prize awaits you in the bank's underground vault? What? As it happens, a little birdie at Scotland Yard gave me an inkling of this prize's identity. Of course, you know the secret as well, isn't that right? What are you going on about? I don't know anything. I believe we're about to touch upon some rather intriguing proof that says otherwise. What you're truly aiming for is scrawled right here on this postcard. The postcard shows the woods fair. As we near the grand opening, the final preparations are in full swing. The government issued a supplementary grant to expedite completion of the Crystal Tower. And that very grant is being protected within the bank's underground. Really? Thus your extravagant evil master plan can only be Eureka! You plan to steal the first supplementary grant from within that vault. By the way, this is a guarded secret even among the police. Keep this between us. Wow, he revealed police secret. Stealing special funds. There you have it. The great deductions of Sherlock Holmes have been revealed. Here we go again. Excuse me, Mr. Holmes. Hey, what did you think of that one? That logic was so hot, you'd hardly believe this logic was so hot, you'd hardly believe this detective is single and lonely. Is that part about the bank vault across the street really true? Indeed, it's a secret among the British government that only the top of the top know. Inspector Gregson told me about it. I mean, we promised him not to tell anybody. So you just shouted it out loud for the whole world to hear! Right. Hang on a second. Why would Mr. Benedict even know about such a top of the top level secret? Ha! Obviously, that's because he is a villain. Mr. Benedict was actually a clueless villain. Surely he'd rush to buy a new shovel right away after hearing a secret like that. No, far from that. Even someone like Hatch, who seems like a nice guy, might start digging out the floor at night. No, I'm no villain, I tell you. Well, now you all see the lesson in this, right? Information must be handled as if it were the greatest prize of all. When someone leaves top secret information, then it's no taking it back. Keep that in mind next time I come to you for advice, Mr. Holmes. As you should! Oh, Naruto? Is it time for the same old song and dance? Of course, let's review those great deductions. Now let's start over again. Come, once and all, Sherlock Holmes' theater of logic and reason. The true deal this time. Review, start! Hold it, Mr. Holmes! Let's skip everything. Oh, I can't. I can't skip. Okay. Skip manually. Hold on. According to Mr. Holmes, Ed Benedict's plan was to become an employee here and dig a tunnel under the drop. Yes, supposedly his aim is the funds within the underground bank vault. Though I'm not sure how successful he would be if he tried to use a broken shovel. Which means that he was most likely aiming for something else, right? Why did he show up now of all times? Let's see. Let's review everything. Oh, what's this? Oh! There's something scribbled on the back of this fire. What the heck? What does it say? It says, name Gina Lestrade. Height 5 feet 2 inches. Distinctive old green hat and waistcoat. Wears an old blue bag with an old white shirt. These are all of Gina's identifying features. What on earth? There's even a sketch of her right next to it. I bet she'd give us a smoke grenade to the face if you showed this to her. Something about the shop written here as well. Hatches Pawnbrokers, Baker Street, last day of redemption period, 15th of April. 15th of April, that's today! Does Mr. Benedict have this? Let's show that. Shatter! The alluring scent that brought you to the shop came from the sketch of Gina. So, you noticed some strange scribbles and the sketch of a person on the back of this flyer. It looks like you've got some juicy information about the shop and the little pickpocket lass. Ah! Just a moment ago you claimed that you chased Gina to the shop after she stole your pledge ticket. But I'm pleased to see that your claim was nothing but lies. Instead, you came to the shop because of that memo. Today is the deadline, so you were keeping a close eye on Hatch's Pawnbrokers. Then you lay in wait until Gina took the stage. You stop at nothing to chase this poor girl. You resorted even to lies. Thus, I am led to believe that you had some special motive for coming here. Oh yeah, this is the same thing. Stop this. What's a ferrule again? Western canes often have a metal cover at the tip. Oh, so the metal part is what hits the pavement when you walk. But this cane doesn't seem to have one. It seems to me like it just broke off somewhere while he was walking. If that was the case, then he wouldn't have been so shocked when Mr. Holmes said so. So that means he really is hiding some sort of secret about his cane. Give me that cane. That's a sword. Definitely a sword. Oh, initials. BC. Examine. There it is. Wait. Is that an RC or a BC? Susato, look at this. There are English letters here. Those must be initials. I heard that many Westerners engrave their initials on their possessions. I guess Sherlock Holmes would be Ace H then. That's right. So that means that the letters carved here should be... Oh! This says RC. Getting a strange feeling about this. Yeah, let's point out the initials. Present. Shatter! The contradiction, of course, concerns your cane's initials. That is exactly the issue. Isn't that right, Mr. Egg Benedict? The initials of Egg Benedict would actually naturally be EB. However, the initials on this cane are RC. Don't believe there could be a contradiction more obvious than that, don't you agree? Oh, no, you say this cane is... It's your own cane, you said as much earlier. What? I'm sure you found it, you just found it lying around, right? It's too late for excuses. Which means... You're trotting around like a gentleman when you can't even bear to reveal your real name. Huh, you seem quite shaken there. What's the matter? Yeah, let's continue. What's the true identity of that wooden stick? Okay? It has to be a sword. The pledge that Gina withdrew was this fancy coat. And now we have a man so mysterious that we don't even know his name. And he claims that the coat was his to begin with. Since he only came here based on a memo and the sketch of a girl, his claims must be lies. And if that's the case, the only thing left for us to do is prove conclusively that this coat isn't his. Okay. Hold on. Hello. Look, the seams on the shoulder of this coat have torn. Oh, you're right. When Mr. Benedict reacted to that deduction, he thought I heard him let out a tiny scream. Maybe that was actually the sound of the fabric tearing. On closer inspection, it does look pretty tight on him. The arms are full to bursting, and the buttons look like they're ready to fall off. If he tried to run, the poor thing would probably fall to pieces. Oh, now that's a sight I'd like to see. What? Do you think we could get him to start running around? He's thinking really hard about this one. I think that's it. Shatter! Though you try to shroud the truth in the darkness, it is illuminated by your coat's seams. Huh? That coat clearly does not fit your form. The seam appears to have torn because you forced the coat on. No, I found it rather suspicious from the outset. You lay in wait for a pickpocket girl, you use a fake name, you aren't even the pledger. The true objective, veiled with sheets of lies, can only be to steal the pledge from this young lass. No! However, I do find one thing unfortunate. Your grand crime has turned into little more than a misdemeanor. Seize a pledge. Thank you. Solved. Describe. That's not all, Mr. Benedict. We've only just begun. You say I intended to steal some worthless pledge of all things. I used the password. I redeemed that pledge using the right methods. If I wasn't the one who pledged these items, then how would I know the password? That's right, I wouldn't. Sorry to break it to you, but there is indeed a way for you to have known the password. You know it yourself after all, don't you, like Benedict? The clarity with which your line of sight declares the truth surprises even me. What? So how could you come to know the password to retrieve this pledge? The method used is clearly revealed by the circular. It's attacking from an entirely different angle now. Don't think we'll be going back to that stuff about tunnels again. It's a shame, I kinda like that line of reasoning. Putting that aside, it is true that this mysterious man knew the password. Professor, right? Anyone who doesn't know the password wouldn't be able to redeem the pledge. Now let's turn our thinking around. Provided one knew the password, anyone could redeem the items. Does this mysterious gentleman have any way of learning the password? Circular, antique lamp. Oh, memorandum. Let's examine the memorandum. Sato, look at this. It looks to be a memorandum written by Hatch. This says Professor. So I guess he just left the password up here for all the world to see. In very big, very easy to read letters. Having trouble not looking at it. Yeah, let's present the memorandum immediately. Shatter! The method used is clearly revealed by the memorandum that you just glanced at. When an item is redeemed at this shop, Old Hatch always does the same thing. The customer says the password and Hatch writes it down as a memorandum. He then compares the password with his register to ensure its validity. You're eating ice cream now, Jill? Nice. One would call that a reliable method for a shopkeeper of such an establishment. However, it's also a very reliable method to let everyone steal sensitive information. What do you mean? What he means is that you were at this shop well before you revealed yourself to us. Likely followed Gina into the shop when you saw her enter. As usual, Hatch wrote the password as a memorandum after she said it. We have both heat and rain at the same time here, Joe. Stole a glance and learned that the password was Professor. And thus, you carried out pawn shop pilfering extravaganza. Extravaganza? And at last we arrive at the heart of the matter. Why would you go so far for these pledges? What? You wouldn't think an ill-fitting coat and a tiny music box disc would hold that much value. There must be some secret behind your pursuit of these two items. What are you going on about? I don't know anything. I believe we're about to touch upon some rather intriguing proof that says otherwise. What you're truly aiming for is scrawled right here on this postcard. Withdrawn pleasures were a coat and a disc found in his pocket. According to Ash, they're hardly even worth a penny each. Despite their worthlessness, was determined to steal these from Gina. Why would that be? Perhaps we have a piece of evidence that can show us the reason why. Evidence? Alright, I'll take a look in the court record. Okay, detail. There it is! Wait, McGonagall? There's a small scrap of paper stuck here. It looks like it was written in a hurry. Is it someone's name? To McGonagall! McGonagall? You mean? Yes, it must be. It's a name I'll remember for the rest of my life. I guess that man's name here of all places. Hello! That's shocking! That's insanely shocking! Why? Present! Shatter! The music box disc! What you are truly aiming is rolled right here on this music box disc. What's this? To me Gondol, it says. Ah! Koznimi Gondol. I remember his trial 2 months ago. He died a mysterious death in the Crown Court. An unknown gentleman whose true nature was that of a vicious moneylender, wrapped in sin. Were you his friend, or perhaps his henchman? Mr. McGondal was definitely a short man. A tiny coat would fit him perfectly. Though we may not know your real name, Mr. Egg Benedict, I believe we have arrived at the final truth. Your goal was to collect the items that Cousin McGondal left behind. Damn you! Wow. He's McGondal's henchman. Teasing McGondal's possessions. Solved. There we go. Detection complete. Elementary. That was amazing. All is connecting now. Cousin McGondal. Is it a surprise that his name would come up in this little pawn shop? Excuse me, there is something about all this. What is it, Mr. Sato? According to Hatch, today is the last day before Mr. McGondal's coat is to be deemed unclaimed, correct? Yes, that's right. Today marks exactly 2 months since it was first left here. Today is the 15th of April. 2 months ago. Would mean 15th of February. Yes, according to my account book, that was the day I wrote that coat was pledged at about 10:30 p.m. on that night. Then... That's right, the 15th of February is the day of the omnibus murder case. Not only that, but 10:30 p.m. That's a perfect match with the time at which Mortar was killed. I don't suppose we can call this mere coincidence, friends. You are all free to enjoy your whimsical deductions, however. Uh-oh! If I don't walk out with my coat and music box disc, then someone else won't walk out at all. Hello there! Gunpoint. Huh? Is black really the color you want to be wearing when you're brought to a British morgue? What should I do here? Oh. Okay. Let's refuse, actually. Let's try and refuse. There are certain things that a man has to protect under any circumstances. This may be what I have to protect, as it may also not be. Hatch! If something were to happen to a customer in my shop, then there would be nothing left for me but to take my own life as atonement. Hatch! That's enough! That's enough! Oh, Gregson! Inspector Gregson! Inspector? We received an emergency signal reporting an ongoing incident inside this pawn shop. We ran over as fast as we could. What's going on here? Oh, thank God you're finally here! A few short moments later and my blood would be all over this poor shop. It seems appropriate for me to admit defeat here. all this over here for nothing? This is nothing at all! I was about to get shot in the head! It looked more to me like he was the one threatening to shoot. Ew! We're currently pursuing a case that may very well blow the British Empire wide open. What? What kind of case? Tell me about it, Inspector Gregson. Forget I said anything. It has nothing to do with you lot. Now you're coming down to the yard. Very well. Ah! He's getting away! Chase after him! Get the constables on this! Yes, sir! Wow, he ran. Recently there have been a string of robberies at pawn shops in this area. Set up emergency call buttons under each shop's desk. Press that button, we come. I really was frightened. And as for you, boy in black clothes. Sir, Scotland Yard will be taking Gosney McDonald's possessions. Hand it over. Oh, okay. Don't you want it, Naruto? That's mine! Sorry, as a girl, you have to take all of McDonald's belongings as evidence. Evidence? Why? You know the rules, Master Naruto. Once he says the E word, it's all his. Go on, Inspector. After Inspector Gregson took McDonald's disc, they were forced out of the shop. Finally, to be continued. I didn't have dinner, I'm sorry. That's where I'm calling the stream off. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next stream.